Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college. So much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Over, 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wide out. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I cannot believe the very first play of the national title, we've already got a turnover. I think the quarterback really trusted his receiver, tried to put it in there, and the defense capitalizes by being able to get their eyes on the football to come up with that interception.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown. Tie.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes the grab. It's Morris. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Morris. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it, trying to extend the play. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. He's going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. Offense facing 2nd and goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Rifles this football to the left. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid... Flicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. And he'll set up to throw. Launching it downfield. And it's complete downfield. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Red Wolves have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
This time a completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stop him.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Right down the middle. They tack on 3 more that'll finish off the third quarter of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they go in front here in the second half. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Morris. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but...
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Red Wolves come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to throw it deep. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. But the defense rise up for a big stop. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 31, Arkansas State.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
So second down after the incompletion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down, bringing pressure. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, we try to pick it up on the ground. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's another accurate quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and we're able to get him down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. And he locks it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Bulls. Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. So 2nd and 10 after the previous Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him.
Chris, a really good route here and a nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Morris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? The pass is incomplete. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
It's caught. Gets into space at the 50. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they get the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he booms it through from 59 yards out. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Morris. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion sets up a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.